I don't know.
Hey, are
Not.
the Tea Party are they Trump supporters?
I don't know, man. I haven't heard anything from the Tea Party guys in a while.
That's because Obama's out of office now. You see, so there's no need for
Wow.
the black guy's gone. We're good. Let's go home. Everybody pack up.
Welcome back for the first time, geek enthusiasts and lovers of the plastic crack. This is your safe space, free from safety. So put your hands on some plastic. It's time for toy tea time.
Hey, you see my text about the staff, about bringing staff members on? You
Yeah.
don't fuck with that.
I don't know. I don't know if tonight's the night. I don't know if I got it in me.
I don't care either way. We'll just cut this portion out. The staff will never know.
It's not that we don't love you. There's just sometimes mommy and daddy need some quality time.
There you go. Maybe we'll just leave this part in there because it's kind of funny. Oh shit.
Plus, there would be some butthurt feelings because they're not all available. If we're gonna do it, we should get them all on at the same time.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle all of that shit.
That's my political correctness for this evening.
Oh, there you go. I don't know if it would be like a what do they call that shit? Over since what is it?
Family Feud.
Sensory overload for me. Sensory overload. Too many breathing people that like oxygen. I don't know if I
Right.
can. What's up though, man?
Not much, man.
Oh wait. You watched? Did you watch the bowl or you didn't watch the bowl?
Dude, come on. Of course I watched the Super Bowl.
Just gotta ask you. Just gotta ask
Actually, funny story.
you.
So,
Don't you fucking tell me
the
you were in Houston in the skybox. Do not tell me that. Do not fucking tell me that. I don't want to hear it. Show's over if you say that shit.
no, I didn't go to the Super Bowl this year.
Top hat at me still. That was a what was that? A down low top hat. It was a down low- call it a bowler hat. What do you call that shit? A bowler hat?
I don't know, but my boss's boss went and he
What
said
is it?
something. He said something about it.
What do you say?
No, he was just like, if you're free, I was like, no, I'm not. So because I wasn't gonna pay all the other expenses, like, cause he got tickets for free from like our vendors or whatever.
Uh,
I just don't want to pay hotel and pay flights and it'd be last minute, and I'm
yeah,
just like, nah.
that flight would have been expensive too.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, no, no. But funny story. So when the Falcons were blowing out the Patriots in the third quarter,
Yeah.
a certain retailer, Dick's, uh, put out all the Atlanta Falcons championship gear.
They were talking about that on the news last night, as a matter of fact, and they showed them having to pull this shit up.
So they let it go in like Houston and in Atlanta.
Uh huh.
Those are going to be some hefty fines.
Oh, they now okay. So like on the news here,
Hmm.
they showed Dick's in Mary. I think it's in Marietta. I want to say it was in Marietta, and they were actually having to pull shit off the shelves. The news was showing because like the news guys were filming it through the windows because they were closed, obviously, right? And they were pulling shit down. I wonder if some of those motherfuckers left it just to left it, like just like fuck it, we gonna represent Atlanta. Fuck it.
No, there was pieces being sold.
Oh, they were. Wow.
Yes, so I mean, and if you think about it, like, I get it, they're way up, way way up, and like, you're trying to get the jump on the competition, so you put the stuff out before the game's
Yeah, but
over.
you can't really sell before the goddamn game is over, though,
Mm,
guys.
no, and like some of that stuff, like if you sell that early, like you can be fined per piece.
Oh wow.
Because what'll happen is like they'll ship you just the industry that I'm in.
Yeah.
They'll ship you both sometimes.
Yeah, now I've heard that. I've heard that.
And so the ones that don't win, you usually have to ship them back to the vendor. And they obviously know how many they shipped you. And if you don't ship certain ones back, you can get fined per piece.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. You know what? You just answered the question. I mean, my wife was wondering about last night. Like when they make, so when they have gear for both, and
Yep.
only one wins, what happens to the other shit?
They destroy it or they like send it overseas to like third world countries.
Ah,
Like like
nice.
like have you seen that meme of like the little kids like dancing and it's like, "Oh, Falcon Super Bowl t-shirts will be here on
Yeah,
Thursday."
I see. Oh, oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts, dude. Oh, it hurts.
So, yeah. But no, it's interesting. That's some hefty fines.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Someone's gonna get fired over that
Yeah,
shit.
cuz well, I mean, A, they weren't supposed to sell it and they broke the street date on it. So, it's not good business.
Yeah, someone's gonna get their ass tucked for that one, dude.
So, staying on the bull, did obviously you cheered for the Falcons.
I obviously did, being from Atlanta, and I was talking cash shit on. I was literally tweeting the game. I was literally tweeting the game, sir. So I was live on Twitter and a bit in the Facebooks, and I was talking so much shit. And Mr. Underscore a dent there, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. I believe that me and him were going back and forth on Twitter, and he was like, "Don't count the Pats out yet," and I was like, "Fuck the Pats," and guess what? Fuck the
Well,
Pats.
well, I was gonna say, man, you can never count Tom Brady or Belichick out.
And I know this, and I know this, but I was like, God, no
And
fucking way, dude.
and
Nobody comes back from a fucking at the point where the Falcons had a two touchdown lead. No one comes back from a two touchdown lead in the motherfucking in the Super Bowl. No one does. Who does? Who does that? Besides these fucking Pats, man. Fucking
well,
Pats.
you guys got hit with some holding calls, and then you had I actually the play calling in the second half for the Falcons was pretty stupid.
Yeah, that you know what?
Like,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say they needed to like stop throwing the ball, just ground and pound, wear out the clock. You know what I mean?
And I thought that they
Like,
would. I thought that they. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they
oh
were doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It was an interesting game to say the least. Like, it's probably the most entertaining Super Bowl I can remember.
yeah, I can say that. And then it had a strong. And even though I mean I don't like the Pats and shit, but it was a very strong. And to have them come back like that in overtime made the whole fucking game interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was gonna say I was watching a thing this morning and they were like showing he was down. The Super Bowl was rigged. They were holding on purpose.
Well, that was the argument last night because that touchdown, dude, like his knees hit the ground. The ball was like I think just maybe the ass of the ball was just barely across the line.
Hmm.
So people were like pissed off last night. They was like, no, it's not a fucking touch. And then even Brady was like, when everybody rushed the field for congratulations and shit. And they were saying, I could have swore I heard officials saying, get off the field. They still got to review tape or some shit. And then even Brady was like, everybody back up because it hadn't been called. But that very last play, the little if you go back and watch like on the screen, the little graphics and shit came up saying
Hmm.
the Patriots win it by one. Patriots win it by a touchdown or some shit like that. Like the game was over, but it wasn't fucking over yet though. So I don't know. I don't know, sir.
Oh wait, a graphic came up during the game.
Yeah, a graphic came up saying the Patriots win it for by a touchdown. Just as they were lining up for just as they were hitting the line for the play, dude. Like the ball hadn't even snapped yet, and the fucking shit came up and said Patriots win it by a touchdown. I was like, get
Wow.
the fuck. And at the time, I just thought, okay, so maybe they meant to say, will the Patriots win it by a touchdown? Something like that. I don't fucking know, but it literally said that shit, dude. That's crazy, bruh. I wonder if I can find that.
So you had your conspiracy hat on last night?
I was just had my angry hat on, dude. I was so pissed off. Oh God, I was pissed off. I don't know how the fuck. I mean, because it wasn't like a lot of people were saying. Like even my wife was saying that the Falcons were out of steam, but they didn't start playing sorry or pitifully in that overtime, or even the last quarter. They were still going strong. You know what I'm saying?
No, that third quarter they were spent, man. Like when they put up that stat that like the Falcons offense had only taken like 30, like mid 30 snaps
Yeah,
by
yeah,
by the third quarter, their defense just ran out of gas, especially on the edges. Like their line did okay, and I actually think the Patriots offensive line started to break down. That's why Brady was kind of getting sacked and hit.
yeah, yeah. He was getting his
But
ass beat.
like the corners and on the outside, like those guys were spent.
Now, well, I give you that. I guess I can give you that because I mean they did play a full fucking game. But I mean, if you call to say that that's to say that okay, let's say this they let's say they were out of gas, motherfuckers out of gas. They were still performing. You know what I'm saying? They were still performing better than most fucking teams. I don't know. I don't know. I think the Patriots just fucking stepped the fuck up. I can't take it
Yeah.
from them, man.
Well, and then did you hear that there were drones flying over
What?
the Falcons practice fields?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
The playbook started. I didn't hear about the guy with the what was it, the offensive or defensive coordinator lost his backpack with all their fucking plays and shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that shit, or I did see
Yeah.
that shit on
That
ESPN.
that one, and then yeah, the drones flying over the Falcons
Now
practice field.
that's some
I thought was pretty
bullshit.
entertaining.
That is some bullshit, dude. Fucking Pats, man. Fucking deflate gate Pats.
Man, I'll tell you what. For New York, I saw more Patriots gear today
Hmm.
than I think I've seen the entire year.
And that's just bullshit. That's just
It's
bullshit.
it's just like, where did all these Giants and Jets fans go? There's just Patriots fans all over the city now.
That's
It's
bullshit.
ridiculous.
That's fucking that fucking sickens me. Fucking Pats, man. I mean,
It was
how many fucking rings do you need, guy? How many
well,
rings do you fucking need? I know you got five. I know you got four fingers and a thumb, but shit.
well. I was gonna say, man, it is kind of cool to witness history, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, for me, I would have preferred to witness the other side of history, sir.
The Dirty Birds.
Bringing it to Atlanta. I was in basic training when the last time the Falcons went to the Super Bowl.
That was the
Yeah.
Michael Vick days, right?
No, it was before Vic. That was
Nah, I,
before Vic.
I thought Vick made it one, or no, he made it to the semifinals.
Yeah, that was before Vic. That was back. I think I want to say when Dion was still with that. That was back in like the late '90s.
Jeez,
That's how long
going
it's been.
back.
I mean, I remember our commander. And you don't get to watch TV at fucking basic training. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I remember our commander, our drill sergeants and shit. They brought us all into the fucking theater hall or whatever, and had a
Hmm.
TV on, let us watch the game and shit, dude. That shit was so fucking awesome, man.
Did you see the one commercial? I don't remember if it was a car commercial or what, but they brought the military guys in,
Yeah, yeah. My wife was crying.
and like they put the 3D effect camera on and like put them in the arena like with their family. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, my wife
Like
had
that was
tears in
like
her eyes.
that was like the best Super Bowl commercial. The commercials this year were kind of whack.
Yeah, they were. They weren't as crazy and far out there as they usually are. Like that fucking what was that one shit that creeped me out? The diaper baby puppy thing. Remember that one last Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
That
I know which one you're
diaper
talking
dog
about.
baby puppy. That shit was creepy, man.
I don't know about creepy.
That
I
shit
thought the
creeped me out, man.
I thought the Spuds McKenzie ghost was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
That
like
was
that one too.
funny.
I like the what's her name? Melissa McCarthy.
Oh yeah, the Kia commercial one where
Yeah.
everything she tried to save just went wrong.
I was fucking dying, dude. That shit was funny as hell, man.
That one was good. The Buick one was good. When the kid was like, "If that's a Buick, I'm Cam Newton,"
Oh,
and he like,
everybody was fucking dying with
and,
that one too.
and he turned
He
to
was just
Cam
knocking all
Newton.
the kids down
Yeah.
and shit.
And then the coach was like, "If that's a Buick, I'm a supermodel." And what's her name? Jennifer Kerr, something like
Yeah,
that.
and so
That was a good one.
if he knocked her off after the game, that's all kinds of weird, dude. Cause just think about that. That's all kinds of fucking weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a really good game. It was a really fucking good game, though. I just hope
Oh,
that
so how were
motherfuckers.
your adventures in nerding?
You know what? Not too, not. It wasn't shit. I got that fucking soap, Batman in the Dark Knight Begins Batman.
A
Uh,
soap?
yeah,
Why is it soap?
well, that's the company. I had never heard about it, and then dude showed it to me on he showed me some pics of it, right? And they got a Batmobile for it. That shit is insane. But the figure, I took it out, kind of. I haven't got a chance to mess with it, but I took it out of the package when I showed those pictures to y'all. It's I don't know. I don't know.
Is that the doll that you threw up in the Dueling Duos chat?
It looks like a doll, but it's actually a 6 inch figure though.
Does it have a cloth cape?
Yes, it does. Yes, that's one of the
Borderline.
better things about it. I don't know if the cape has any wiring or anything like that though. But
You didn't mess with it or what?
nah, I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the time at all, man. I've been grinding, so I don't know. Plus, I don't think I like it as much. I don't think I like it. I
Hmm.
just it's just something about the. It's like it's just a pretty valuable piece. I guess you could say it goes for about from what I could see on because it's rare. Like nobody fucking even knows about the shit really, right? Because when the guy told me about it, I had never even fucking heard about it, and I went online looking for it and shit, and he sent me some pics and of the shit like that, and so it's like basically like a third party company. It is licensed though, and I think they got some other shit coming out at some point,
Hmm.
and from it's like a Japanese, China, some shit like that. I don't fucking know, but
Racist.
yeah, basically. But I don't know, like like okay, when you first look at it, when you first open it up, like through the plastic, like the head sculpt looks dope and all of this shit. But then cause I was like, this is gonna be my fucking my movie Batman, you know what I'm saying? Then I took it out and I was like, I took the plastic off the tray cover off, and it was just something about the way the quads were and the biceps, the muscle, like the sculpt or whatever. It just seemed really shall I use the word cheap?
Mm-mm.
Like it makes the Mafex figures look good. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. I don't know, man. It's like it's got its pluses, then it's got its minuses, but I haven't really got to get into it, so I can't give it a fair assessment just yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't really give it a fair assessment just yet. But other than that, not much. I've been drawing my ass off as usual, as per school, and what else, bro? And fucking got some ties in today. Hey, got some nice handmade neckties in. Really nice. Can I use that in my fucking
Nice.
nerd adventures? But other than that, nah, nothing really going on, man. Nothing really going on for me right now. It's gonna be a while, bro. It's gonna be a while.
Didn't you go see the Shalamalama Ding Dong movie?
What?
The Shalamalama Ding Dong movie.
What? The
The
fuck?
M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, what's the tweets? Oh yeah, that fucking movie was awesome. That shit was fucking awesome, bro. And I typically hate his movies, but that shit was fucking awesome. You didn't like Unbreakable, right?
No.
The payoff might not be as good for you then. But the movie was really good. The movie was really fucking good.
Care to explain?
Do you mind spoilers?
I'm not gonna see it.
Okay. Adam, if you were listening to this, you should keep listening. I'm totally not about to spoil this for you. Which means I'm gonna spoil it. So, all right. So, the deal is okay for anyone who hasn't seen it. Continue listening. I want to spoil the fuck out of it for you, right? So, the guy, he's got literally 23 different personalities living within him, right? But it's taken to his psychiatrist. She's on this council, this board, or whatever, and she's trying to prove that through the use of through the gate of these different personalities, right? We can actually access more all of our brain potential because each personality is totally self-aware. Like they firmly believe who they are, or whatever the case is, and it causes his body to pick up different traits. Like one of them was anemic, like truly anemic. You know what I'm saying? Whereas he was not actually anemic. One of them was actually anemic. And then it was like a lot of crap concerning the person. I can't get into all the science of that shit. I don't fucking know. But they were building up. Two of them, no, three of them, three of the personalities were conspiring against the rest of the personalities to bring about the 24th personality, right? And they refer to the 24th personality as the Beast, right? And the thing with the Beast was, in its opinion, um, if they did accomplish and actually bring him about, then that meant that they could be whatever they believed themselves to be. You know what I'm saying? That's the gist of the character. You know what I mean? So and literally like other personalities within him were at conflict with these three personalities, right? A woman, a dude, and a young boy, right? And they call themselves the Horde, or the rest of the personalities call them the Horde. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So these other personalities, is one in particular actually was the one that was going to see the psychiatrist, right? And they had, and he was the one with he was the one with I guess the conscience, and didn't want to be a part of the shit that they was trying to accomplish. So at night he would like they call it taking a light or taking a seat at the light, whereas you're driving the body basically, right? And
Okay.
at night he would creep into his spot, take over the body, and he would be sending emails out to the psychiatrist like, yo, to the therapist or whatever, like, yo, help me, we really need to see you, we really need to see you, something's really going on. But then one of the Horde personalities, which was he was basically a not a serial killer, but he was a serial killer esque of the of
Is
the group.
this
Huh?
so? Is he the one that was kidnapping the girls that you see like in the previews?
Which personality are you talking about?
The serial
Because
killer, the one you're talking
yeah,
about.
the serial killer one. I think his name was. I don't want to fuck up the names. There's so many different names. But yeah, he was the one that was responsible. Well, him and the woman were responsible for the kidnappings, right? The young boy personality had the ability to, anytime he want to, put the other personalities to sleep and take over control of the body. So the other two, the woman and the dude, were using his power within the body to actually take control of the body and force everyone else to step aside and not be able to take control, because up to that point they were all taking turns with the body, you know what I'm saying, like musical chairs or whatever the case is, right?
Okay.
It's fucking crazy. So they were using the boy to drive to help them drive the body, whatever the case is. The serial killer guy was pretending to be the guy with the conscience whenever they went to the therapist, so she wouldn't catch on. But she started picking up on certain things because he was really like fucking anal retentive. Like he had to, like, he was like OCD. Like he had to fucking adjust everything. Everything had to be just right. Just certain things. But she knew each and every one of the personalities inside out. So she started catching on to the fact that he wasn't the personality he was claiming to be. You know what I'm saying? Which is funny because the personality he was claiming to be was he was a gay guy who wanted to be a fashion designer. He had aspirations of being a fashion designer, and he was like really like fashion conscious and shit. It was fucking funny, dude. But so they kidnapped these three girls, and they're gonna be offerings to the beast, right? Dude, just skip past all that bullshit, right? Because it's all worth watching. When the fucking beast comes, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole time the woman's telling them, "Nah, it's not real. The beast is not real. You're imagining this because you've been hurt as a child and blah 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 blah." You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they contended the whole time that the beast was actually supernatural. You know what I'm saying? And it would cause him to transcend humanity and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So when the beast actually finally does come about, right? The motherfucker goes through a physical fucking change. Like, not so much that he's grown hair and fangs, but his teeth did get like razor sharp. He got like cock diesel strong veins pumping. Like, it's almost like he signaled something in his brain that sent a shot of testosterone, like fucking Venom from Batman. You know what I'm saying? He sent a shot of testosterone, like a ultra shot through his body and shit, and caused him to get pumped up. He was able to fucking climb walls and shit like that using his fingers. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fucking crazy. The chick the last girl to survive, because he literally ate the other two girls, literally ate them. You know what I'm saying? The chick was able to grab it, because real quick, the psychiatrist had, I guess she kind of programmed a safe word in his mind. You know what I'm saying? In the guy's mind. So if she says the actual person's full name, it would cause him to become conscious again. You know what I'm saying? And that was her safe word in case she got too crazy with the other personalities, or whatever, right?
Wait, wait,
So
wait, wait. So if she said the person's real name or a personality's name, then that personality would come
no,
forward.
the guy's real name. The guy's
Okay,
real name.
okay.
Yeah. And then the crazy. I'll get to it in a second. All right. So fucking the So she goes. So she finally catches on that something's just not right. So the psychiatrist goes to where the guy is, like basically his hideout or whatever the case is, right? Which is kind of like his home. Then you find out later what it actually is, right? She goes there to check in on him, and she has a sit down with the kidnapper personality, and she kind of like pillow talks him and shit, and makes him think that she's like down for whatever he's talking about. And this is where that conversation comes about, where she's trying to convince him that the beast real isn't real and all of this shit, right? So when she realized that he's real and all that the guy is all about this shit, he's the bad guy, the motherfucker's guy, and she finds out he's got like girls like kidnapped and shit and locked away in rooms and shit, right? She's like, oh nah, this is wrong. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So the guy drugs her, and just before she passes out, she writes down his full name. I guess as a note to whoever that might get the paper, or whatever, right? So because the other people, the other personalities don't know that shit. So the last surviving girl, she gets away, and she's able, because the monster, the dude, the fucking beast is coming after her. Like he's coming at her, dude. He's like literally climbing the fucking walls. It's fucking insane, bro. And I mean, and he's fuck. It's crazy to see his body. 'Cause they show his body like before he does the transformation, and then when he does it, like a werewolf almost, and you see his fucking muscles and veins and everything just like fucking go diesel on his ass, right? So
Okay.
it's just it's fucking crazy, bro. And me and my wife was sitting there like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So he's coming at her, and she sees the paper, and so she says his name, right? And the fucking real guy comes back, like,
How convenient.
yeah. But you know what though? Please, this is just the start. I mean, this is literally just the start of the climax, right? So
Okay.
the guy comes back, and he comes around a corner like, what the fuck's going on? Where am I? Blah 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 blah, right? And the girl said, you did. Oh, no, he says to the girl, what did I do? And the girl lets him know, that kind of fills him in a little bit, right? And he says, wait a minute, what year is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you sitting back like, what year? Because you hear the story, you find out what's going on, and you thinking like, they're just jumping in and out. You at no point through this movie do you think that this guy has been the real personality has been out of commission for this long. But those other personalities, the combined 23, have been keeping him dormant for like over a. I think he said something like, "Is it not 1989 or 1980 something or 1990?" It was like the 80s or the 90s was the last time he was in possession of his body. The,
Wow.
that shit is fucking, and that alone like really like totally fucked me up, right? And so he just like as nonchalant as you could imagine. He tells the chick, he's like, "Yo, I got a shotgun in such and such room. There's some shells in my locker in such and such area. Kill me." He's like, "Fuck it, in the shit." And he says it just like that. Just do me a favor, kill me. Just put me out of my misery, right? And the personalities inside of him, they use the boy again to put his ass to sleep and take it over. You know what I'm saying? And then with that, they bring about the beast again. So the beast is on this shit. He's all about like purifying. He's basically saying that the untainted or the unharmed or those who haven't known like abuse are the impure. You know what I'm saying? So if you have not been abused, never been through any kind of physical abuse or anything like that, then he's gonna fucking kill you. Basically, you're gonna be food for this guy. You're meat for him. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
now this girl, you find out as the story's going on that her uncle was molesting her and abusing her. Her father died when she was young. He was doing it. His brother. He was doing it even when his brother was alive. You know what I'm saying? But after his brother died, he got custody of her. So the abuse just stepped all the way up. So and you don't find this until the end of the movie, right? So the beast is I'm jumping around, but the beast chases her down the corridors of this fucking place that they're hiding out that he's hiding out at, right? And she finally locks herself into a cage, right? And he's coming, and he's like talking, he's like giving his spiel about how the untouched are the impure. I will cleanse them, and all this old bullshit, right? She has a shotgun, bro, a shotgun, a pump with the pump action shit, right? She lets off. She lets off like I think like throughout the course of the whole scene, she lets off like I think 4 shells, from a distance, and then two shells up close. Two shells from a fucking pump shotgun, right? I think it was a double. Was it double pump? Two shells, like point blank range, right? He goes down, but he gets back up, and you find out, and you're looking at shit like, what the fuck? So you find out at the very end, because he's still around. Obviously, they didn't catch him, right? That the buckshots didn't fucking break his skin. They didn't break his fucking skin, and that's when the horde cats are like, we are what we believe we are. You know what I'm saying? And then it goes out, and then it comes back around to the special payoff, which is a nod to the Unbreakable joint, right? But the fucking movie was fucking awesome, bro. It was fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, you're talking to a guy that really fucking loathed the motherfucking Village. Like, I hate M Night Shyamalan forever because of the Village, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But that fucking movie was fucking awesome. Like, I could watch that shit like 5 times.
Interesting.
That was my nerd adventures. That's my nerd adventures.
That was pretty passionate.
Man, the fucking movie's good, bro. I gotta give it up to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you would be entertained by it. It's because typically, he'll have like that fucking lady in the lake, that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying, with the fucking jack off arm, and of course, like I've always said, the Village. I think the only M Night Shyamalan movies I've liked are the Unbreakable and and the Sixth Sense, right?
Yeah.
And I think I can't think of anything else. I know he's had some productions that I didn't know was his.
I thought you liked Signs with Mel Gibson and
Oh, I
Joaquin.
hate that fucking shit. Because my problem with him is he always does the supernatural without showing the supernatural. He does the sci-fi without showing the sci-fi. I fucking hate. I don't want to see a blurry alien running around through the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Show me my motherfucking alien. You know what I mean? At some point, show me the alien. He never does that.
No, yeah, you got the fingers under the door,
That sucks.
and then that last scene, right, where he's swinging the baseball bat and the water's spraying on him and it's burning him or whatever.
Yeah, and you gotta wait the whole fucking movie for that? For that shit? After you pay good money to go see The Village and watch motherfuckers hang up roadkill, and that's supposed to be scary. Oh, The Village pissed me off. Bro, that movie pissed me off, dude. I literally wanted to punch him in the face after that one, dude.
Wow.
I wanted to punch myself in the face for sitting in the theater the whole time.
Let me ask you this: have you ever walked out of a movie?
Um,
Like you've had enough. It's just so bad. You're just like, forget it.
yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. And I actually walked out of I finally walked out of The Village.
What movie was it? Village? Is that the only one?
No, Village is one of them. I walked out quite a few, as a matter of fact. I mean, sometimes if the movie's like semi decent, I'll give it my best. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on the circumstance. Like say if it's a movie that's horrible, but I just got out of class. I'm waiting for traffic to die down before I get on the road. Because if not, I'll be sitting in traffic for 3 hours any fucking way. Yeah, I'll go over to the movie theater. I'll sit in there and I'll watch the fucking movie, no matter how bad it is, unless it's just really horrible. But there have been some movies throughout my career, my illustrious career of movie going, that I just like, this is terrible. I want my money back. In The Village, I think The Village was like the first one I ever walked out on, as a matter of fact.
I walked out on Jeepers Creepers.
I can't. He told me. I can't believe that, man. Jeepers
It was
Creepers good.
either Jeepers Creepers 1 or 2. It was one of them.
I
But I
can
was
see
just
walking out
like,
of two.
I'm like, this is so bad. Actually, while we're on that, you hear it got greenlit for a third installment?
Yes, fucking yes. Yeah, man. Yeah. Jeepers Creepers 3 viewing party at my house. Everybody, don't come, cause I won't answer the door. Dude, I fucking love Jeepers Creepers, man.
I don't know how you can make that into any more movies.
I can see it because he comes back to life like every fucking however many years, like every decade or some shit like that.
I don't
It
remember.
gets to eat.
Sews himself back together, wears a skin suit or whatever.
Yeah. I wonder how they're gonna do it this time because this shit was hanging over there. I don't fucking know. How was your nerd adventures, bro?
Well, for most people's mainstream nerd, it was pretty small.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. Actually, I got one nerd thing in the mail. I got a T-shirt. It was by Ripped Apparel. Do you remember that company?
Nice. Yeah.
I was telling you about it. It's Rat Bat doing the Batman symbol.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think that's really it, man. Like I didn't get anything else. I'm suffering from that Chinese New Year like everybody else is.
I wanted to touch on that. You know what's fucking the other side of that coin? You go in
Hmm.
the groups, motherfuckers are actually buying.
It's because there's nothing else to buy
Chinese
except
New
no,
Year, huh?
except nobody's cheap ass will buy my Computron. Yeah.
They're not gonna pay any money, bro. They're not gonna pay any
Although
money.
I did have somebody hit me up, tell me they traded me for their Soul Chigokin Voltron,
Bro,
but I
take
already
them
bought one.
trades.
I already
No,
bought one.
you could have had one at no cost.
I know.
Do you think that would have been a
Um,
fair trade?
that would have been a pretty sizable L.
Think so?
Well, I mean, I'm in this Computron almost $500.
Yeah, but you know you're not gonna get it for him.
Well, not 500. I was trying to get. I think I priced it a little above 300.
He's definitely. I think he's definitely worth it. I don't remember what I ended up selling mine for. I think it was a little above 300 too.
Did you ever even finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. I finished it.
Oh, I thought you were missing that arm forever.
Nah, I finally got it, and I put it together, and and I just was not happy with it. As a matter of fact, the only reason why I sold it, I think, was because I wasn't happy, or was it during the time I was trying to get the Cintiq money up?
It probably was.
It might have been, but yeah, I just, you know what? He just was never really, he just he never really did it for me, man.
It's because you got him Transformer on, man. You got to get that backpack on him, get it up above his head, taking out the thighs with the swords and the
Fuck that. That shit sucked,
whatever.
man. Fuck that
Uh,
shit.
most of my nerd stuff was work stuff, so I'm in that particular field.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to A Boogie.
Hey, Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah, he's on my list.
What happened, dude? What happened?
He was he was supposed to show up, but
uh,
no, he decided to cancel on us and go do a show in Cleveland
Going to get
the
paid
next
instead,
day.
huh? My son fucking loves. I got. Oh wait, you didn't get to me. I was gonna tell my son that you met A Boogie with the hoodie. My son loves him, boy.
Well, no, like so he's sponsored by Jordan Brand.
Really?
Yeah, and he's got this trainer that was coming out, so he was supposed to show up. I don't even know how much of this I can even talk about, but whatever.
I'm not cutting
Uh,
nothing out, so you better not say I'm
so
not doing no editing. Goddamn it.
maybe I should borrow a book from NRR from Nerd Rage. So yeah, so we were selling this particular mop,
Hmm.
and A Boogie is sponsored by said mop company,
Okay.
and he didn't show up because there was apparently a bigger, better mop convention in Cleveland.
That's so fucking wrong.
But anyway, but no, it was good. So like,
Watch your commitments, A Boogie with the hoodie.
right.
Fuck.
Um, but no, like we did some other cool stuff. Like I racked up a pretty hefty Amex bill, ordered 500 burgers and 500 chicken sandwiches from Shake Shack.
You can smile. You can. What's the shit called? You can
I can write it
expense
off.
all that shit, right?
Hell yeah. So for everyone waiting in line to buy mops. So yeah, so we fed them that night, and then the next morning we gave them donuts from this place called Dough in Brooklyn, where it was like the donut was pretty much a loaf of bread that was glazed. They were ridiculous, dude. Yeah, they were ridiculous. So did that. Sold a bunch of mops, bought a few mops. So yeah, overall was good.
I'm shooting some shit to you in the chat, as a matter of fact. There, so.
Okay. Um. No, I'm not gonna give you free mops. Why do you always ask me for free shit?
You fucking jerk. You fucking say that.
Trying to think, man. Besides that, like I'm kind of suffering from the hangover from everybody else, but like I was kind of looking at it, man. Like there was a lot that dropped like in a short amount of time,
Yeah.
and I just think I bought it all too soon, so I didn't have time to enjoy it. But between like Jazz, the Bad Cube bots, like all four of them,
Yeah, you kind of pre-ejaculated there, guy.
yeah. So it was just like it's like okay, on to the next one. I was hoping that Fansoy's Grimlock would sneak out on time, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Grinder, you talking about MP Grimlock? That's
Yep.
what he is, stylized MP Grimlock.
Yeah, I like him. Besides that, man, like I'm trying to think. Still watching The Office. It's still funny the second and third time through,
Office will always be funny, sir.
whatever it is. Um, Watched a little more Thundercats with the kiddos.
You know what? Let me chime in there. I want to actually go back and watch. I was going through my hard drive, like kind of compiling my movies and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
actually want to go. Maybe this week I'm gonna go back and watch that new Thundercats cartoon. I really like that fucking series, man.
The one from like 2008 or whatever it was.
Yeah, some shit like that.
You know what's funny, man? Like I like people joke like on GI Joe, right? Like knowing's half the battle and like their little PSAs.
Yeah,
But like I think Thundercats has like a bigger moral compass than Transformers or He-Man
I would have to
or
say so
Thundercat.
because
Like
go ahead, go ahead.
there's always like a moral to the story.
Yeah, yeah. Thundercats and what's in Silverhawks being a jump right off of Thundercats shared the same fucking theme.
Yep. Well, I told you I bought the Silverhawks on DVD, right?
Yes, you did, sir.
Kids do not like it.
Are you serious?
Mm-mm.
Now explain this. Why is that?
I don't know. Like I tried
I
to
mean,
get them to
it's the
watch.
fucking it's the fucking Thundercats with
Well,
birds and metal.
well, I was gonna say they like Thundercats. They weren't feeling Silverhawk. Like even my 6-year-old was like, "Can we watch something else?" Like he watched like one episode, and I'm just like,
Maybe
okay,
that's too close to Thundercats.
maybe."
Because kids aren't like when we were little. You know, you just loved it all, and for the most part, these kids are pretty smart now. I mean, they got apps. Yeah,
Well, no, I don't even think it's so much apps. They have options. We didn't have options.
yeah, that too. Like I mean, but I'm just saying that they're a little more advanced than us, dude. Like their expectations are a little bit higher. Like I go into grocery stores and I see like toddlers in fucking grocery carts playing with phones and fucking iPads and shit.
See,
How do they
all
even
right,
operate that? How do they even
hang,
operate that?
hang on though. That shit drives me insane.
It pisses me off. Put a toy in that
Like,
kid's hand.
yeah, like instead of being a parent, you just give your kid your phone because you can't be bothered to deal with your child.
Well, I mean, but they don't want a fucking toy. They want the fucking. I mean, for them, that's what they want. They like. It never ceases to amaze me to see a toddler or even I mean these very young kids step over toys to reach for a phone or an electrical device, asking their parents for it. That's what they want. They don't care about a fucking toy.
Well, I know, but if you didn't give them that option, they wouldn't know any better.
True, and I agree with you.
I see parents doing the same shit though. Like I definitely think it's like a learned behavior. Like tonight, right? Like I took my son to basketball practice.
Hmm.
I'm standing up, I'm watching the basketball practice. You know, I'm trying not to be that dad who's like yelling from the sideline for his kid to
Man
get
up, man up. I know you're
to
bleeding. You're okay.
yelling at his kid to get his hands up. But like I'm like up, I'm walking around, like I'm talking to my son like in between plays, and there's other parents that aren't even paying attention, aren't even watching, that are
Twittering and shit.
on their phones, on YouTube, and I'm just like just drives me insane. Like be a parent, be involved, be active. You know what I mean? Like
I kind of give the moms a free pass on that because typically, like from what I've seen, typically moms are always at all of these practices.
it's funny though, like the moms,
Uh huh.
there was a couple, but most of the moms were sitting together like
Yeah,
talking,
they usually
right?
do.
Like socializing. They weren't in their phones. Like I'm looking around and it's these dads that are like not even interested in what their kids are doing.
That's the part that I find amazing because
Head,
typically,
head,
dads are the ones yelling.
head buried in their phone, headphones on.
Now, how many of them are working? You think?
Not very many, because it turned to a point like I kind of wanted to see what people were doing.
Started walking around trolling people.
Yep. See dudes scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, you know,
Hey,
watching
Facebook is
videos on
crazy.
YouTube or Netflix, whatever it was. Huh?
Hey, did you see? I linked you in the post. I can't remember who the seller was, but they were saying they're gonna be able to get some of those fucking clear generation toy gravity builders.
Yeah, you didn't see my response?
No, I didn't see your response. What did you say?
I asked if you were buying it for me for Valentine's Day.
Oh, sure, honey.
Oh no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to your wife.
Motherfucker. What do
That's
you think about
that-
the thing?
Dude, that's what you get for sharing a Facebook account with your wife.
I love sharing a Facebook account with my wife, dude. It
Uh-huh.
makes me feel like a man.
Is that what
Makes
she
me
tells
feel
you?
like a man. It was yeah, yeah. He says, honey, you're such a manly man.
Nah, it's cool. I don't think it's $500 cool
Yeah, you would think they would like knock that price back a little bit. And then what's the purpose of that?
because they can, and clear plastic's
Oh
cool.
my, clear plastic is not fucking cool. A
Same
flat
reason.
fucking figure of clear plastic?
Have you seen that MPP-10 that came out that's clear?
Yeah, like what the fuck is the purpose of that? Like,
Dude, if that was a regular MP10, I'd probably be in on it.
sir, I will say this. It could be hot rod. It could be fucking hot rod. Like the dopest fucking third party hot rod or carry. Rodimus Prime ever. Clear plastic, I'm out. I'm
Nobody
fucking out.
nobody likes Rodimus anyway, so
Hey,
they
I'm
wouldn't
just saying
so they
I
wouldn't
am a
make them.
serious Rodimus fan, and that's typically something I would go in on. I would totally be out.
Didn't they make a clear? Isn't there a classics clear one?
I pray to God not.
I think there's a clear Rodimus.
I pray
it's
to God.
either the classic one or the G1.
You know what? There is. I think there is a chug one. I think there is a chug one. As a matter of fact, it's like one of those little foreign deals. One of those
Let's
import
see,
deals.
clear Rodimus Prime.
I think you got to go clear
Google.
hot rod, bro. Hot Rodimus. What was the chug name? Hot Rodimus.
No, I found it. It's right here. Sons of Cybertron.
Yeah.
It's a it's a clear Optimus and a clear Rodimus in the same box.
Shit out of here. Get that shit out. Oh, is that? I've seen that set. I've never seen the set, but I've seen like the box for it, whatever the case is.
Hmm.
Back in my chug days when that shit was like all the rage and it was all expensive and shit and all valuable.
There's actually a clear animated one too.
Get that shit the fuck out of here.
It's all you, dude.
Nah.
Make it happen.
I think the last two hot rods I need will be the more than meets the eye one and well actually the more than meets the eye one. I still need a terror, and then I need what's that Fans Projects protective armor set for my chug hot rod, and then my little hot
Oh,
rod
from
display.
back in the day.
Yeah, my little hot rod display is good.
No, you need to get that Rodimus alternator.
Alternator.
No, seriously, like, that was a badass figure. That Ford GT.
No, sir, I'm not doing that. What color was it? What color
It was
it?
red. It was red.
Yeah. I could never accept the alternators. Except
No,
for no, wait. Let me correct that. There was, and I'm not sure this was the alternators or not. I think it was. Megatron was a white lamp something. I don't know what the fuck Corvette, Lamborghini, some shit like that.
I think that was
Was that alternators?
the Japanese one. That might have been those. What was the other ones? Binaltech or Kiss or whatever it was. I think it was.
Possibly. And it come with
I
a
think
little
it's one
figure
of
or
those.
some shit.
Yeah, that was the Kiss stuff.
That shit I like. That was that particular figure I liked. How about that?
Of course you did, because it came with the stupid little PVC female
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
to sit on his car mode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm all in for that shit. I should probably put some lights in some batteries in my Chikokin Krang there. Is it
Oh, do not Google Megatron Kiss player.
Megatron Kiss player? Let us Google Megatron Kiss player.
No, dude. There's like animated pictures, and there's Megatron and Prime making out.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
What is,
You said it.
man? What is with people?
Let's see.
Don't they have better?
Googling.
Don't they have better things to do?
No. Megatron. What are they gonna do? Keep up with politics? Megatron Kiss
Right.
player. Hey, how did we do on it? Did we get did we get blasted for that? Did we get
Ugh.
any feedback on that show?
There's a Megatron Starscream making out. I should send this to Matt. Shout out to Matt Baldwin
Hey, what up, Matt Baldwin?
and his homosexual Starscream.
Uh,
I don't know. I saw a couple feedback on the political, and most people it sound like I made it through all the like a badge of honor that they made it through our
yeah.
hour and whatever political talk. Is that what got Adam fired up?
Yeah, because Adam was like, we need a fact checker. What are you gonna fact check, Adam? What are you gonna fact check? You literally read the motherfucking executive orders. What are you gonna fact check, bro?
It's gonna fact check Fox and CNN.
Oh Jesus.
He probably should.
I think I'm spending too much time looking for this gay
Anyway, other nerd adventures, like I alluded to, I bought some shoes, of course.
What shoes you get there, bro?
Nothing too crazy. Got the Chinese New Year Jordan 12s. I bought a pair of what do they call them? Now I just blanked it.
Remind me to ask you a question after
Squad,
this.
huh?
Remind me to ask you a sneaker question after the show.
Okay, Squadron 8. It's kind of like an undefeated colorway. They're olive. I don't know why I even bought those. And what else did I get? Oh, top 3 Jordan ones. That's what the other one was.
Top three
But
Jordan ones.
so to the sneakerheads who know what those are, kudos. Nothing too crazy. I think that was it, man. I don't think I've done much. I watched 13 Hours again.
13 Hours.
The Benghazi.
Yeah, that's a fucking good ass movie, dude.
Yeah, it's got the guy from. Actually, it's got 2 guys from The Office in it.
Yeah, all pumped up in diesel and shit.
Yeah, like it's like, woo, what have these boys been eating?
Yeah, I need some of that shit, man. Some of them steroids, bro.
But no, I think that's it for Nerd Adventures.
I've been missing the gym, bro. I've been missing the gym. I gotta get in there tomorrow morning. As a matter of fact, I'm sucking. Yo, what is up with this? Why is this shit so gay?
What are you talking about?
This Megatron Kiss player deal. What is up with that? Is that like the whole theme of it?
I don't think so. We should probably have a Transformer fact checker, Adam, if you want to volunteer.
Adam, are you interested in fact checking the gay Megatron and Prime kissing thing? Why the fuck does Megatron have lips? That's weird. I'm getting off of this. This is creeping me out, dude. This is really creeping me out, sir.
You gotta love fan art, dude.
So, okay, so let's talk about this Transformers extended trailer for the toys for the Super Bowl.
Did you wait? There's an extended one.
It supposedly is extended. I don't know that I saw
I
maybe a few things in it that I didn't see before. I don't know.
I was gonna say I watched it, but it felt like it was the same trailer that we had seen before.
Yeah, I didn't see. Now, okay, let's run this one back then. Okay, there's a scene in it where something pops out of the ocean like a big tunnel funnel thing that I imagine was like Unicron's like planet eating mouth or some shit, and it comes up out of the ocean. Was that in the original one? In the trailer?
I don't know.
And then you hear that voice saying, your world is being the chick voice saying your world is being destroyed. Do you want to something and promise like yes my maker or some shit like that?
Hang on, can we pause the podcast and watch this?
Yeah, let's pause the podcast.
All right.
But I'm not gonna stop recording. Just in case we decide to keep this shit.
My best friend bled to death in my arms, and I want to find the man who made that happen. Give me the 13th district.
13th district, whatever this is. All right, let's see here.
Oh, wait! I gotta get mine too. I'm gonna watch it
I
in unison.
have to wait.
I'm gonna watch it in unison. Transformers Super Bowl. You got yours already? How you get it that fast?
I have faster internet than you. This is a fact.
I have to type, sir. My typing skills suck. Balls. I saw something that said I got it. I saw something that said that they were they had taken it down for some reason off the internet and then they put it back up.
I know it got leaked early, but all right, you ready?
Wait,
One,
does yours say
two.
extended? It has to say extended. If it doesn't say extended, it's not it.
Mine says Transformers 5 trailer plus Super Bowl TV spot 2017 The Last Night Ultra HD 4K movie.
What's the time on yours?
3 minutes 23 seconds.
3 minutes. God damn. All these are like seconds that I see. I see
Yeah.
3 minutes 24 seconds.
Close enough.
Let's go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
Why do you keep coming here?
Why is it coming here? Is that Grimlock flipping?
I don't know.
You saw that the little thing that flipped out of the ocean and shit?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna fucking turn Bombi into Hot Rod, dude.
No.
I think they're totally gonna fucking do it. How the fuck was that 3 minutes? It's not 3 minutes.
Because mine's still going, dude.
Yeah, mine's still going too. How the fuck is that 3 minutes? Is she gonna replay again?
I don't know.
It's gonna replay again. Somebody some douchebag looped this shit Oh wait, nah, blood dripping. Oh, these are all the trailers. Okay.
It has been said
Plus Super Bowl TV spot.
through the ages,
Yeah, we're watching the original trailer now.
without sacrifice,
You know what I find amazing? They don't show Hot Rod in this shit, or any of the other Transformers, as a matter of fact.
No, you see Prime, Bumblebee, and then you see the one weird guy with the bucket head, right?
The Buckethead.
Yeah.
Which one is that? The
He,
iFixit
he,
bullshit piece of shit.
no, he looks kind of like
What
Bumblebee.
the fuck is that
Right
thing?
there. Right there.
Yeah, what
That
is
guy.
that piece of shit looking thing? Should look like crap. That's Unicron's anal
That's got to
cannon.
be Unicron, yeah. Do you think he's underwater?
I
Like,
think
that's kind of what those things look like.
I think that they're pulling it from the whole Transformers Prime storyline where the Earth is actually formed around him,
100 billion trillion planets in the
which would
cosmos.
mean the Earth is bigger than Unicron.
Hmm.
Does that sound right to you?
Well, that's one of the things they keep saying. Why do they keep coming here? Maybe they've always been here.
Why they keep
Well,
coming?
wouldn't they be? Wouldn't we always? Wouldn't we? Wouldn't they have always been on fucking Cybertron, which is Primus? Or do they mean that maybe they've always been here, meaning that the actual planet is a fucking transformer itself?
Could be.
And I want to fight them.
Maybe some Shia LaBeouf back, man.
Now,
Shia LaBeouf.
two worlds colliding.
Do you think that was Megatron right there? Or do you think that was going to end up being Rom the Last Space Knight?
Probably would have
Only
been
one
Last
survives.
Space Knight. Well, he was kind of walking like fucking Lockdown. 'Cause I would assume Lockdown should be in this shit too. He didn't die, right?
N- yeah, Prime tore him up at the very end, and then they blew him up.
They killed Ramen last. I mean, Lockdown.
Yeah.
I totally don't remember that.
You don't remember that Prime kills Kelsey Grammer? And then, like, Bumblebees and the girl and the Irish guy are, like, fighting him off because Prime's got the sword stuck through him.
Oh
And he pulls,
yeah, that little construction zone area looking shit.
yeah, then he pulls the sword out and then goes to town on him.
All I want to see is a fucking Wonder Woman movie, bro. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, that one will be good too. No, I mean it's more of the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything fucking special. Fucking anal region, fucking flipping out
There
the
was like
water and
those
shit.
little mini Dinobots,
Yeah,
like baby Dinobots.
yeah, fucking baby dinos.
Looks like it's one more reason to sell a robot dinosaur to a kid.
Dino babies. I wonder if they'll put some fucking care into these toys for the fucking one.
No.
Oh man, I wish if they would just go back to the quality of at least the what was it, the second movie? Second movie figures were pretty good with the Human Alliance and all of that shit.
Yeah, I remember messing around with a couple of those Human
Yeah,
Alliance ones.
if they would at least do some shit like that, I would get them. I would be in for that
I
shit.
think it was what was that? That Human Alliance Barricade was good, and I think the Soundwave was good. I don't remember, man. It was a long time ago.
I liked all of those motherfuckers. I had all of them, most of them, except for that I couldn't find the Starscream. That's not the Soundwave. He never made it to the states unless you bought them online or some shit.
Yeah, the Mercedes.
Yeah, I wanted that shit like hardcore. Not anymore. Obviously not anymore.
Your tastes have grown, sir.
During that time when I had just gotten back into toy collecting via, Bayverse Transformers, like I really that shit blew my fucking Megatron and that fucking Prime, more so the Prime, blew my fucking mind, dude. Like I thought that shit
That
was so hot.
that first Prime truck was good though. I remember I had that one, and I had
The ones that talk, right?
the
Yeah,
blue repaint. What was that thing called? Night Watch Prime, I think is what it was called. I had both of those.
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
truck was pretty cool
Yeah,
though.
I mean that truck was fucking dope as shit. I even liked the
The
one that did.
Megatron was kind of whack though.
Yeah, I still liked it. It's just that he was like the little fucking retarded arm thing wasn't
Like
working.
he wouldn't stay in jet mode. Like he would just kept falling apart.
I think the one I had was the tank mode. I didn't even have the jet mode one. I had
Yeah,
the tank mode.
the jet mode was the first movie.
Yes, I had the second movie one. I had everything I had was from the second movie. I didn't have anything from the first movie. I wasn't on it like that yet. I think, as a matter of fact, I was overseas when the first movie came out, so I couldn't have been on it like that. I didn't have time.
2007.
Yeah, I wasn't able to be on it like that. Although I did enjoy the movie at the time, kind of.
Kind of.
I couldn't figure out why the fuck the Autobots just kept talking jibber jabber. Like, like nothing they said made sense. It didn't have any like clear like
The
dialogue between each other. It was just a bunch
the
of
second movie with the twins, that movie was terrible.
oh yeah, it was horrible.
That was the worst. The second one is the worst one.
I think they were like, oh no, sir. Oh no. Oh no. I beg to differ.
What's worse?
The last one they just made it. Oh
No.
my god, with the Dinobot shit. Oh, that shit was
Ew.
horrible, sir.
The second one was the worst one with the Fallen and the Bulldog Devastator and the nuts clanging
Oh, the
together.
nuts. The fucking nuts.
The stupid twins. Like, no. The second one was terrible.
And then fucking like for some reason Daniel's Daniel Witwicky or whatever, he's able to go into the fucking Transformer Netherworld or some shit.
Yeah.
'Cause he got high off the Matrix dust or something. Fucking stupid.
No, I would say in order 3, 1, 4, 2.
Which one was the Dark Side of the Moon?
That was the third one.
Yeah, the Dark Side of the Moon was alright. It was alright with me.
I think that's the best one. 3, 1, 4, 2. In that order.
Okay. So, are you saying that 3 like trumped your Trump? Haha. Would you say that 3 trumped your emotional attachment to the first one, or did you not have an emotional attachment to the first one?
The first one was, I mean, I don't think I had an emotional attachment to it. Like it was fine.
It's the first live action Transformers movie.
I know it was fine. Like I could do without the dogs humping and the mom. Yeah, I do. And the mom like constantly freaking out about everything.
Bling.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they had a script at all. Like no fucking script.
Well, they did, but he wrote it with his penis, like on Robot Chicken.
Yeah. Fucking movie was terrible, but these motherfuckers want to diss the goddamn Suicide Squad, which was equally terrible. But I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I like the third one. The second one was okay. I would say 3, 2. I mean, this whole grading scale for this shit is at a slant, anyways, because I'm grading like it's like picking the best garbage out of the trash can. You know
Hey man, some of them are gonna be recycled. Other ones are gonna go into the compost heap.
Oh my god! And I just want all I want is like real dialogue from the robots. That's all I want.
As long as Michael Bay's there, it's not gonna happen.
And Decepticons that don't look like bug faces or predators. Like, what is up with that? Like,
That's how he shows that they're evil, man.
Was that Logan? Trailer? Was that any different from what we had seen so far?
It looked like it was sort of extended. I didn't see anything that was really worth writing home about.
I think the movie's gonna be excellent though. Oh my god! Not even the fucking Logan title. Are you serious?
Look at your past X-Men movies, dude.
Nah, but I'm just saying the last Wolverine movie was not bad.
See, but here's the thing though. You're gonna get your hopes up. You're gonna go see this, and you're gonna walk out disappointed. Like I'm done. I'm done being the abused spouse.
Enough.
Enough.
Are you J-Lo?
I'm gonna go J-Lo on him and start taking some kickboxing lessons.
Dude, the last Wolverine movie was not bad. It was not bad.
Yes, it was.
That was a Wolverine movie, bro. Okay, tell me what was bad about the last Wolverine movie.
I'm trying to see, but here's the problem though. All the Wolverine movies just mesh into my head.
There's only fucking
trash.
2, sir. What are you talking about? The
Now
first
there's
one was
3.
horrible. What do you mean there's 3?
There's 3, isn't there?
No, there's only 2.
Man, let me look this up.
You got Wolverine or X-Men Origins, or whatever the fuck that trash was.
Is the first one the one with the robot samurai?
That's the second Wolverine movie.
That one's terrible.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Is that guy supposed to be Silver Samurai? Is that who that guy's supposed to be?
That part is sad. I mean, yeah.
That's horrible.
I mean, they gotta make it for some reason into like a real world type thing. But the second one was all kinds of motherfucking Wolverine-esque from the comics, sort of, kind of. But
what is this? Actually, I was just googling it to look at it, and it says Hugh Jackman shares Wolverine photo, and people are flipping out. It's the yellow and brown costume.
Where the fuck is that at? Send me that.
This is on inverse.com. Hugh Jackman's blowing out as Wolverine, James Mangalow's Logan, but after 17 years of playing the character, Jackman's never suited up in Wolverine's iconic yellow costume.
Wait, this is on what now?
Inverse.
Inverse.
While anything canary colored seems unlikely, and what looks like to be an overcast Logan, Jackman took to Twitter to tease a costume with a picture of an old Wolverine action figure. Since fans can't help themselves, they promptly went berserk.
I'm going to see this damn thing. I got a little picture of Spawn's blueprint for Black Rage. What the
Dude,
fuck?
I almost watched Spawn the other night.
That's a good cartoon series. You mean the movie or the
The movie.
Oh hell no.
I haven't seen that thing in years.
Are beating a path toward cam girls are beating a path towards virtual reality. What?
What are you on?
Inverse. Inverse.com.
Inverse.
Yeah.
Well, I just typed in the Wolverine, and it was the third thing that popped up. It was this Hugh Jackman teases yellow Wolverine suit. Fans go crazy.
Wait a minute. How the Flash destroyed a video game studio. And they got this ultra sexual looking Flash with like a really big bottom lip.
No
Oh.
idea. But while we're on the subject of X-Men, did you see that that picture of or the video of the X-Men statue I posted?
What?
Yeah,
You
go to
taking
the
pictures of
toy.
your balls over there? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, you wish. I took a picture of that Hugh Jackman article and I posted it in the Toy Detox chat. But no, seriously, like I posted a video. It's of a statue. This is like Joe KW's world here. So it's got like it's a giant sentinel and it's got Beast on its back. It's got Archangel on one arm. Colossus is like holding up another arm. And I can't tell who it is behind him. It might be Bishop. I think it is Bishop behind him. Behind the Sentinel. Like, you didn't look at this video? It's from XM Studios.
I'm trying to find this thing.
Like, the detail on this thing is crazy. I think
Wait,
I think I put it in the duos chat too. Psylocke's on it.
oh, okay. XM Studio. Okay, I see it. Let me go to it.
Jubilee's on it.
How do I make this big? That's what she said. I amuse myself sometimes.
Notably absent is Wolverine, Cyclops.
Okay, what this is XM Studio. This is a diorama.
No, it's like a statue, dude. Just click play.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's pretty dope.
That thing's super dope. The thing looks like it's 3 feet tall though.
I wonder if I'll be able to clip this and put this into the show.
For the YouTubers.
Yeah. Speaking
I don't
of
know.
which, I'm thinking about just cutting out the fucking YouTube feed on this shit, man. Cause like, what's the fucking point?
Wow. Listen to that negativity, sir.
Hey man, the world is cold. That fucking Sentinel looks dope as shit.
Oh, so now you're in on it.
I'm all not paying
What
for it, but
I was gonna say, what do you think that thing's gonna cost?
about $1,000.
I was gonna go more than that.
Really? You think?
It looks huge, man. I was gonna say like 1,700 bucks.
I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Where would you put that in your fucking collection?
I'd have to build another room. It's that big.
Yeah, it's fucking huge. I think it should be in the center of your room, like a fucking like a what do they call it? It's like the water pond things at the park.
A fountain.
Yeah, like a fountain. It should be in the center of the
A
room.
water pond thing at the
Fuck.
park.
I had a fucked up childhood, sir. Thank you very much. That fucking Archangel was dope as hell too, man.
Oh,
What if you had somebody come over and they broke something off of this shit by accident after you paid all this fucking money for it?
I just wouldn't invite you or Rob over. It'd be okay.
Wow, that thing is fucking. That thing is fucking dope. So I'm looking at this X-Men, this Wolverine's costume thing, right?
Yep.
And I don't see him unless they're gonna do a flashback scene in the movie. I don't see him wearing that.
I could see him doing a flashback,
I could
just
see him
doing
doing a flashback.
just doing fan service because he said this is his last one, right?
Mhm.
And he's never been in a proper Wolverine uniform.
So why not give them what they want?
Yeah, just do it one time for him. Because like we never got him in the brown.
Drawers and the fucking big ass belt buckle and all.
Yeah, I was gonna say we never got him in the brown and gold. We never saw him in the blue suit either. So.
Are you familiar with Todd McFarlane's Wolverine art?
Yeah, with the giant ears.
Giant ears, huge ass fucking belt. Like his whole area from his like abdomen, like from the top of his belt down to his dick, is like fucking long as shit. Like, his belt is fucking wide as hell. His crotch area is wide as hell. It's just not physically possible.
Yeah, but McFarlane's got a weird style, man.
That's my favorite artist, sir. Favorite art,
Really?
yeah, favorite. That McFarlane is the single reason why I got into draw, even thinking about wanting to draw, let alone drawing comics and shit, and just drawing. Period, as a matter of fact. As yep,
Interesting. I was gonna say, like, I know the Wolverine you're talking about, where it looks like he's rocking like granny panties.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
McFarlane is something so classic. I love it.
Was McFarlane the one that gave him the ears that were like super skinny towards the top, and they looked like they should have ended like 8 inches before they actually did?
I know they were really wide at the base and pretty sharp at the top, but I'm not sure. Let's take a old Google right quick of the subject matter. And we shall just see
Do you
McFarlane.
watch McFarlane on his Facebook page where he does like the live drawings?
Nah, I don't do that kind of shit, man.
But he's your favorite artist.
I don't got time for that shit,
Huh.
man. I don't got time for that shit. Well,
Well, he draw.
I guess so. I guess so. With the really skinny tops, right?
Yeah,
I guess it is McFarlane. Well, but then to be fair, I'm not watching anyone else do it. I'm not
I
saying.
like I like McFarlane Spider-Mans,
Oh,
but
I love McFarlane Spider-Man. Again, that was my reason for even wanting that. My first actual drawing was the black suit Spider-Man, the cover for one of his comics.
when he's like crouching and he's covered in webs.
Nah, that was later. That came out later. I mean, this first drawing, I was a kid, dude. I was like, matter of fact, here it is right here. It's the 300 cover from what was that Amazing Spider-Man? McFarlane, he obviously did the cover.
Oh, I know which one you're looking at. That's the one that, yeah, that's the one that they did the Spawn variant of, right? Like they made it,
Yeah. With Spawn with the cape and all of that shit.
yeah, doing the Spider-Man pose or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first Spider-Man drawing I ever did, and I sucked. As a little kid. I sucked.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, fucking shit. You know what? I'm gonna steal this image so I can get it printed out as a poster. Save the image as high gloss.
I was gonna say you better find a good resolution. Um, Man, I'm looking for Transformer news. Even Transformer news is
I
slow.
just shot it to you in the fucking. That's what was the comments section, dude.
I know. I was looking at that. And I was like, man, this is bad. There's really just nothing out there
Nah,
right now,
it's not. It's
dude. I hate Chinese New Year. Can I just say that?
not.
And these guys,
Would
and,
that be
and,
considered racist?
and
I
the,
don't know. Huh?
no, and these guys having their parade, shutting down my streets, making it forever for me to get home.
Listen
Just,
to you sounding like fucking Trump now.
I
You
know,
sound
right?
like Bannon. Um, man,
Well, those stupid Trump supporters the other night when it took me 4.5 hours to get home. I haven't forgot about that either.
those are
Or
Trump
the Trump?
supporters or Trump?
No, it's the Trump protesters.
Okay, I was about to say, who the fuck supports them? That would be willing to get out there and protest.
I don't know.
Hey,
Not.
are the Tea Party are they Trump supporters?
I don't know, man. I haven't heard anything from the Tea Party guys in a while.
That's because Obama's out of office now. You see, so there's no Tea Party.
Wow.
The black guy's gone. We're good. Let's go home. Everybody pack up. Hey, dude,
Have,
you going bowling this week? Yeah, sure. Why not? I got plenty of time on my hands now.
have, have you seen that meme that's going around?
Which one is that?
It's got Michelle looking at Brock, and Brock's kind of got his hands in his head, or his hands in his head, his head in his hands,
What's it say?
and it's like you finally get a day off from work, or you finally leave a job, and everybody keeps calling you to tell you how bad the new guy is or something.
That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking
I
funny.
I saw it. I laughed. I thought it was pretty funny.
A part of hey, I got a fucking last minute entry to my nerd adventures. So I called into two different conservative talk radio shows this week.
Did they put
One,
your
huh?
did they put your crazy ass on the air?
Oh yeah, of course. So one was on Monday. I want to say it was no last week. That was last week. I called into one, and that was cool enough. I think I told you about this one. No, I'm not talking to my wife about it. So I called in and told the guy,
Dude, don't get me confused with your wife.
hey, I'm always talking to you. How can I not? So, and you don't cook for me, so it's like it all goes together. So, oh, let me say it to the loud wife come here and stab me. So, I called into the show last week, right? And among the things I was talking about, like, so the trick is when you call in, you let them know first off the top that you're prior military. So when you let them know that, right, they can't talk shit to you then because they first got to say thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else they say to you must be respectful, or they hate the veteran. They
And
hate the veterans. So
and you're like, I'm prior military and I'm a minority,
that's
so
how
you
I
got
all.
him.
No, leave the minority shit out. Just come straight for anybody. Just come straight out with the prior military, right? And then if you want to sprinkle in there how many times you've been deployed, you can sprinkle that in there too, just for a little extra flavor. You know what I'm saying? And then you add in there, right, that you are neither Democrat or Republican. Oh, that gives you all kinds of room, and it lets them know that they are finna have a hard time with you, right? They're about to have an extremely hard time with you, but they can't talk shit. You see what I'm saying? They can't call you names. They can't call you ignorant. They can't call you dumb. They can't call you a lib. They can't do none of that shit, right? So, on last week when I called in, they were talking about they were talking, yeah, of course, they were talking about like how the liberals are crying and whining because this, that, the third, and they can't have the way, and they're not showing up for all the, all the little vetting of the different Trump nominees and all this kind of shit for his cabinet, right? So, I called in and I was like, sir, blah, 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 I went overseas and deployments, blah, 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 and we're all Americans, sir. Stop, stop preaching, this disruption of dissension between your fellow American type shit, right? Because you're complaining about the same thing that you were doing. And I was like, when Obama was in office, the Republicans were doing the same thing, and now that the Democrats are out of power, they're doing the same thing. It's turned about, and we're going to see it continue to happen. It's the new precedent. It's the new orange is the new black. You know what I'm saying? And so the guy was like, and he can't disagree with me because first of all, it's the truth, right? And then second of all, I'm a veteran, so he can't disagree. He's like, "You're right, sir. Thank you for your service, blah blah blah." Then as soon as I get off, he's totally right. But then he goes back right into the same spiel, right? Which is why we'll never solve the problems because everybody's too busy trying to shout their point, and they're not really interested in fixing anything or finding any resolve. They just all they care about is just shouting down the other side and getting ratings, right? So tonight I called in because the guy was talking. I actually called into the Levin show, right? To the Mark
Oh,
Levin show. Oh, dude.
you had you had to go straight to crazy.
Yeah. So, well, actually, Mark Levin wasn't in, so it was this other guy, Dan. I can't remember his last name, but he sits in sometimes. He's kind of I don't know. He's cool to listen to, but he's kind of lackluster. I mean, when you're used to hearing Mark Levin go fucking 0 to 100 on crazy, you know what I'm saying? No one else can keep up, right? So the guy comes on, and he was actually talking about so the gist of it is that he boycotted watching. He's been boycotted and watching the NFL because of Colin Kaepernick taking the knee and all of this shit, right? So he didn't. So that, needless to say, he didn't watch the Super Bowl last night. He was so pissed off because he couldn't watch the Super Bowl because he had to boycott because he had to stick to his conservative values because he decided to pick the boycott the NFL and shit, right? But then he's complaining, talking about, and he's basically blaming the liberals because he says the liberals want to take everything from you. They want to take everything from you, and everything is a fight. Everything is a fight. This is what he's saying, right? And nothing can just be what it is, blah blah blah, and all this kind of shit, right? So he's basically blaming them because he didn't get to watch it because he has to stick to his conservative values, and blah 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 blah, right? So he was talking about Milo Yiannopoulos, your guy who you put me onto, me and Adam onto, right?
He's not my guy, but he's very interesting to watch from afar.
He's like, it's like watching a motherfucker light a fucking preschool on fire and just standing there watching with a smile on his face. Like my analogy for Milo when I called it, because the guy who was subbing had never Actually, I guess he wasn't very familiar with Milo, but he was using the fact that the protests out there at the school, they burned everything down and all this kind of shit. He was using that as an example of how fucked up libs are and all of this shit, and they wouldn't give Milo a chance. And then he was like, and you would think that they would be accepting because Milo has all of the traits of what the liberals would accept. He's gay. He's some from somewhere. He's a foreigner or some shit like that. And I was like, this dude obviously has never listened to Milo Yiannopoulos. So when I called him, I'm like, sir, I listen to Milo Yiannopoulos. First of all, disclaimer, I'm a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put it out there. And I was like, Milo Yiannopoulos is like Marilyn Manson minus the music and the face paint. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in there to fucking blow your ears out with some shit, right? Like, but somehow we got onto my voting choices. But needless to say, he couldn't keep up with the debate, so he rushed me off the show, bro. Because I mean, the points that I was making, he had already or he was trying to debate me on not wanting to vote for Democrats or Republicans anymore, right? But he was making the argument that he was making to debate me and my choices was actually arguments that worked against what he was arguing early on in the show. You know what I'm saying? So I called in to speak about the hypocrisy that he was kicking out. And he met it with hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting here like, and so I went into detox mode. You know, so he was like talking, and he was like, at first he was trying to overtalk me. So I just kind of sat back, I let him finish, and I said, okay, sir, a couple points here. And I had my fingers together. You know what I'm saying? I was like, a couple points here, and I started like shooting them down, right? And at some point, I guess he couldn't keep up with it, so he was like, oh, I gotta go. I'm up against a hard break. I'm really glad you called in, and thank you for your service, but I really gotta go. And so then he hung up on me, right? But then he doesn't go to a hard break, which is a commercial point. He goes to the next caller. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I fucking ate his lunch. I guess. And I didn't even get to what I really wanted to get to. I started to call back, but at that point I had to go shit. So, yeah, that was pretty, that was pretty cool. So to all of our listeners, if you listen to conservative talk radio, and you hear a guy named Chris call in, who's prior military, who's from Atlanta, that's me. That's me. Chris is my fucking calling name, so that way like a employer can't hear me and then want to get rid of me or not hire me because of my fucking political views. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
too
that
much.
shit was fucking fun, bro. Dude, what do you think about this Fans Toys Hot Rod, bro? Because he's looking pretty good, I think.
Wow, that was a hell of a transition.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I get in there, I hit it.
Uh, if he comes out, I'll buy him. Like I'm liking that we have a prototype now.
I do too. It's just funny to me that chest is for all the shit that everybody talked about how his chest was gonna be better because it was a fake chest. I don't think it's a fake chest. Is it a fake chest?
I was looking at it, like I've heard people say it is. I can see where it kind of folds where it looks like it's gonna be a fake chest. But I mean, like, I'm all for a fake chest, if you know what I'm saying. Uh, if it looks better, like I like the Bad Cube Sunstreaker's chest
Yeah, yeah.
better. So like, I'm all for it.
Like I'm looking at it and I don't see because it's so flat. I mean, you would think if you were gonna do a fake chest, you would make it. You know what I'm saying? You would make it whereas it's like really cartoon accurate or something like this. You got the curves,
Hmm.
fill it out, but it's flat and its center part is hollow, just like the fucking MP hot rod. As a matter of fact, he looks a lot like as far as the way he's gonna transform and shit. From what I can tell, it's very reminiscent of the MP hot rod. I mean, to me, it looks better, obviously, but
Yeah.
that backpack and that chest portion looks a lot like the MP hot rod as far as the engineering goes. So I don't know. I do like the fact that his shoulders are pretty bulky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you kind of think about it, like I could see like how folding the hood, kind of like similar to like what the Takara does, like folding the hood, flipping it back, like creating the backpack that way.
Yeah,
But I know, I mean, it looks good. Like I like that it's coming with the Target Master too.
yeah. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see pictures. Let me go through the pictures a little bit.
Fans Toys has never really given us a Target Master yet, so that'll be interesting.
I want that cup more and more, sir.
Yeah, that cup's looking good, man.
Oh, look how big their fucking their Springer is compared to Hot Rod and Cup though. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm good with it, but is it right though?
Yeah.
Springer wasn't that much bigger than Hot Rod.
Yes, he was.
He was
Yeah.
that much bigger than Hot Rod and Cup.
Yeah. Yes, because Springer's bigger than Hot Rod. Not by much. I think you're getting Hot Rod and Rodimus confused.
Maybe I am. I like that fucking Springer neck. I like
Dude,
that.
I'm in on that Springer. I'm in
Yeah,
on that Cup. I'm in on that Rodimus. I'm in on fan toys. Just bring it.
yeah.
Just pour it out.
This is some shit that fan toys is definitely gonna get my fucking fanboy esque approval on. Yeah, I like that, man. It's looking pretty good. It can't come out soon enough. So the question is, can we get another? Can we get another fucking impactor from someone else? Because that Springer is definitely bigger than the Make Toys. I mean, MMC impactor.
Yeah, but the MMC Impactor isn't supposed to be MP scale. It's supposed to be Chud.
I know, but I'm thinking, dude. I'm being selfish right now. I'm thinking about my fucking records display, dude.
So you want somebody to do, man? I'm sorry, people, but back to back, like 60, 70 hour weeks, and then it's almost midnight. You're gonna
Stop,
get a yawn.
stop complaining. Some of us don't have 60 hours or 10 hours.
I can complain because it doesn't matter if I work 40 or if I work 70. I get paid the same. So
Yeah, some of us don't have any of this shit.
whatever.
No more trick. Oh, there's
Um.
Target Master. Yeah,
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm just in, dude. Like, just let Fans Toys open up the floodgate. Like, give me this Grimlock already. Give me Skyfire already.
I prefer Skyfire before the Grimlock. As a matter of fact,
Well, I would too, but I think the Grimlock is what's
yeah,
next.
he's definitely coming next. But still, that fucking Springer's looking good, bro. Looking
I
good.
think that the MP Grapple's supposed to be in March too. I think
I'm not concerned with that one.
I'm in on that one too.
They're not getting any more money until the Megatron.
I think that's April. I think
They get my money in there for that. They're not getting no more of that fucking crap. I mean,
I'm s- I'm still a little hesitant with that Megatron, man.
I gotta get it. I gotta have it.
I just like I keep looking at it, but the stuff I don't like about Shockwave, like the legs, the flat plastic, like
It's MP
I
Megatron. You
I
have to.
keep dude, I like my Despotron, and I'm telling you, man, like the things I don't like about Shockwave are in this Megatron.
I see more things than that in this Megatron that I don't like about this Megatron. But it's the idea that they haven't done a fucking Megatron in how. I mean, the last one was that fucking big tall one, right? How do you
Yeah,
not get him in
MP5.
Megatron? Yeah, how do you not get him? This is the first remake. You gotta.
I'm gonna
Fucking
sit on
gotta.
I'm gonna sit on the bench on this one.
You gotta get it. You gotta.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna get it. I just want somebody else to bite the bullet on
He's
this.
gonna, dude. I mean, you already know it's not gonna be fucking anything special. It's just not gonna be.
Yeah, I
Have
was
there
gonna
been
say
any reviews of it yet?
not that I've seen. I was gonna say, man, I bit the bullet on the Bad Cube Hoist and Trailbreaker and the mini bots.
That doesn't count though. That's not a risk. It's not.
Really?
It's not a risk. It's not even a risk.
Well, okay, I'll give you Grump and Swerve just because there weren't other ones, but like there were other options for Trailbreaker and Hoist.
I'm
And
looking. Go ahead,
and I bought the Jazz, but everybody was buying the Jazz anyway. So
dude. This perfect effect, fucking Beast Machine Prime.
yeah, what about it?
Just jump to it real quick. Okay, so in bot mode, they got it posed up next to the MP Beast fucking Prime monkey thing, right? And
Hmm.
it, with this, knowing the size of that little fucking bullshit gorilla, right? He doesn't look that big in bot mode, but when you go to the jet mode pick, that shit is huge.
I think the wings make it look bigger than what it really is.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be as big as what people think he's gonna be.
And that's my point because I remember earlier on, everybody thought it was gonna be like fucking like bigger than fucking Ultra Magnus, like huge.
No, I bet you this thing's gonna be closer to MP10 size.
I think so too. Which means he will line up perfect. I gotta get another Warden again, but that means he'll line up perfectly with the other perfect effect figures. I'm
Yeah.
liking that. I'm liking that.
Are you gonna get that monkey?
What monkey? That fucking MP monkey?
No, not the MP monkey. That perfect effect monkey.
Yeah, I got to. It's perfect effect, man. I'm in for anything that perfect effect does as far as figure wise.
Ugh.
I'm in for anything they do because they take their time, but when they put something out, they put some shit out, bro.
Speaking of perfect effect, did you see the repaint somebody did of a Leonidas and turned it into Voltron?
I want to say yeah, but I might be lying, so I'm gonna say no instead.
Blue leg, yellow leg, red arm, green
Let
arm.
me look.
It was all right.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Now I gotta find a pic of it for the viewers.
I just saw it was going around in the groups and whatnot.
If you come across it again, tag me so I can.
Man, I can find it. Hang on.
Look these viewers
It's on the Facebooks.
Facebooks, the book of webs.
Man, I'm kind of getting that plastic itch, man. Like I need to buy something. There's just nothing out there right now. This is when I make bad decisions.
So I might be able to get you to get a KO, huh?
No, not that bad.
No. I am waiting for the fucking female Dinobots to go on fucking clearance, bro.
Garbage.
I am waiting because I'm not paying $79 for them shits, dude. Plus shipping, hell no. Or at least wait for somebody to get them and dislike them and then sell them or some shit. I just can't see paying full price for them shit. They're still in my fucking they're still in my cart. I can't see it. I can't see it. I mean, there's not even a real transformation to them. Just clip on some hands, clip on the neck, clip on the tail.
You should see if he still got that one that he had.
I'm pretty sure you had to send it back or send it to the next person.
I'm gonna go. I don't know, but you should ask him, see if he still got it. I'm sure he'd sell it to you. I don't. He wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I saw his I saw his review of it. He was not happy with it. Matter of fact, let me send him a little side PM right now. Hey, you wanna call it?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm tired as hell.
Yeah, and I don't think we really got much. You getting that fucking trying to fucking
Stop.